In today's video, we're covering some of the biggest crypto scams from recently, from wallet hacks and exploits to exchanges to social media hacks and everything in between, as well as how you can stay safe. So stay tuned.
Bitcoin is booming. Are you cashing in or missing out? At Drip2 BTC, we're rewriting the rules of Bitcoin investing. Earn up to 30% ROI on your deposits, unlock incredible Bitcoin discounts, and transform credit into up to 3,000% APR growth. No hassle, just real results. Don't wait, your future is one deposit away. Drip2BTC.com. Invest smart today.
Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm Poor Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. So it doesn't take long to scroll through your social media feed or look on X or even news articles on Google to find some new exploit, hack, scam. It doesn't matter, something, right? So crypto is the new golden opportunity for the unsavory individuals out there to try to get your hard-earned money. And I'm just going to cover a couple of these and then just kind of round it out with, basically best practices and how to stay safe and how it's getting even more volatile out there with these kinds of things. So the first one that comes up, and this has always been around since Web3 wallets were introduced, so you always got to stay savvy on this, but there's just new ways to do it. So Microsoft discovered a new Trojan, Stiliac, I don't know how you pronounce that, rat, targeting cryptocurrency wallets in the Google Chrome browser. So basically what this is, and it targets like these 20 wallets, top 20. There's actually quite a few of them. Rabby ironically didn't make the list, which is pretty cool. But the big thing to look out for is that whenever you are installing a Chrome extension, doesn't matter if it is for these wallets or just any extension in general, be sure you are getting the correct one, the one that is trusted and has, some verifiable reviews, things of that nature on it. So the way this works is that there were, not sure if it's still there or not, but there were other wallets that were out there. And this happened when Rabby first launched. People tried to use and create a Rabby app, and there wasn't a real one, so you were downloading a fake one. But basically what you want to do to ensure you stay safe is that you have the correct, legitimate, actual extension installed. So on this article or post on Cointelegraph, they give you the legitimate extension that you want to verify that is in your browser. So all you got to do is go to extensions. This is on Brave, but it operates the same as on Chrome. I think you have to also have developer mode enabled. And then you click details and you want to look for this ID. So this ID should match the ID in here. And if it does not, then there is a high likelihood that you have downloaded a incorrect extension. So you want to remove that and make sure your malware virus protector is up to date, because the way this works is that it will exfiltrate a wide range of sensitive data, including configuration files, and it avoids detection by deleting system logs and checks your computer settings before executing its commands. So it could gain access to your privacy keys, your seed phrase, or anything else, because remember, that is stored in your Chrome browser. So the best thing you can do is, if you're running a hot wallet, is to download that and remove it from the Chrome browser itself and put it onto a cold storage wallet. So before you even get a cold storage or get a hot wallet, you should go cold storage first and then integrate that with your Web3 browser. That's the easiest way to stay safe. But TLDR, check Cointelegraph for their post, and then check your extension against these identifiers here to make sure you have the right one. Next up, which is much harder to get away from, and I think it's primarily happening, looked like this was actually in Houston, but the thing is that actual physical people are being targeted for their crypto. So this content creator, streamer, was her house was broken into, and this is not the first. And you can see this article, they kind of highlight this happening over a couple of other locations. Like it said, London, somewhere else, I don't know. But this one was actually in Houston, and I think it was like 3 or 4 guys basically broke in and demanded her crypto. So her and her husband have been in crypto for a while, her as an influencer. And he mentioned in this article or interview that they had like over 500, 600 Bitcoin. So obviously over her career and posting this kind of stuff, people caught wind of that, and then they busted into the house and pistol whipped her, demanding the crypto. So they didn't want anything else. They had valuables, they had cars, luxury cars with the keys in them, all sorts of stuff. And they went specifically targeting the crypto. So the safety measures here is obviously, if you're an influencer content creator, is like not to be posting how much you have, because depending on where you live, you could literally become the end of a $3 wrench attack, or in this case, it was a gun attack. She was pistol whipped. Luckily, she was mildly injured, and she told the assailants that the crypto was in another area of the house, or like the next door recording studio where her husband was, and then he was armed and was able to fend off the attackers. And as of this article, apparently they were caught. So that is very hard to avoid. If someone just busts in your house looking for crypto, like you could just be a random person, never post anything on the internet, and then just people getting desperate, come breaking and entering into random houses and looking for crypto. I think that's more likely to be the case in the Western developed places. So like I have not seen anything like this out here in Cambodia. There's not even a lot of guns in general. So that is one of the reasons that, I choose to live overseas. There are just much safer places that I feel better about. But definitely if you're an influencer, don't go spreading your wealth and all that stuff, because you could become the victim of an attack for sure. Then this over on TradingView. So TradingView Premium was cracked, and this is not so much a hack, so to speak, but it was actually someone saying they had the premium version of TradingView and targeting people on Reddit and other social media outlets to download this premium version, this hack version. So if you ever use pirated software or anything like that, you know that it can be ripe with all sorts of malware and spyware. So they were pushing this to crypto users, and you could install it. And then of course, once you install it, they inject whatever malware, spyware they want to try to get your personal data, still access to your crypto. So this is much more targeted, looking specifically for those savvy individuals looking to get an edge up in crypto and are more familiar. But obviously it goes without saying, downloading spyware, malware, cracked software is just a recipe for disaster. This is the Bitwise one again, not Bitwise, but Cointelegraph one again. And this one. So this is not specifically a hack, but I feel like something sinister is happening here. So you guys know I have, for the last like 3 years, had at the end of my videos promoting Spritz, and I still think they are a legitimate company. Everything's great. Their on and off ramps are back to working, except for the debit card. So you can still pay your bills with crypto, but something I feel doesn't smell right in the streets, and other people have posted the same comment. So for the last, I want to say we're going on 4 weeks now, this they have not been able to get the funds unfrozen from the debit cards. So what happened supposedly is their carrier or card manager or whoever froze all of the cards on the platform because there was illegal activity or something like that taking place. So instead of just freezing just the cards that were being exploited or whatever actually is happening behind the scenes, they froze all of them, and you don't have access to your debit card or be able to use it. So like for me, I have about $400 on there, and I was using that as my monthly recurring subscriptions, like for Netflix and for Spotify, for some of my business stuff, for the online hosting, all that stuff. So like it was becoming my just de facto place to pay bills each month, recurring subscriptions. Well, that's been shut down now for a month. And someone in the comments down here mentioned what I was thinking as well. Let's see. Sounds like Chris and the team mismanaged customer funds and lost their butts during February crash using our money. Now, I don't want to say they're using customer funds because I don't quite know. That's too many unknowns. But the off-ramps that work for the bill pay and all that are unaffected by this. And this specifically is funds that you're sending to a contract, and then they are using that to fund these debit cards. So I feel like that does have the capabilities of being used elsewhere that we just don't know about, but it just doesn't add up, and they're not giving a lot of transparency on what happened and why this is still being held up. We're also working with law enforcement to track down the individual responsible. Like, this doesn't make any sense. If your card was not hacked, then you should be able to get access to your funds. Like, it's not all of them. And even if it's an exploit at the card level at whoever owns the cards, like say it's Visa, whatever, then they should be able to freeze the access of the cards so that nothing else can come out of it. And then whatever your balance is, they should be able to roll back into your Spritz account. Like, this just doesn't add up because they're keeping it frozen and not giving us any updates. So I don't know what took place, but I'm lumping it into the hack scam kind of category for what's going on in this video, because this all boils down to your own sovereignty over your assets, not your keys, not your crypto. So no matter what we try to do in this, we are still all to some degree tied to this fiat Ponzi pyramid scam that you can't get out of. So I was trying to get debanked and use crypto to pay bills. Well, the bills that I'm paying are still tied directly to fiat on and off ramps and that banking cartel. And then of course they also go through Spritz, which is another kind of closed financial system that you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. So we still have a long ways to go before you're able to hold your Bitcoin in your Ledger wallet and generate your own unique debit, personal debit card, credit card, or whatever that's backed by the Bitcoin rails, and custody and self-sovereignty over both of those. Like, or you're just paying directly in Bitcoin to any and everyone. But of course, being able to leverage debt is a better option. But we're just so far from that you don't know if they're being scammed, you're being hacked, or it's just nefarious actors, or what's going on behind the scenes, because these are just closed black boxes. So I still support Spritz in general, and that's like, a 3-year running flawless track record, no issues. But something's not right with this for a month for no updates and not being able to get access to funds that are on your debit wallet. It just seems strange. So anyway, the TLDR for all of this is stay safe out there, practice proper crypto security. And one last one. This one is on WatcherGuru. Their X account was hacked, and apparently someone put out a fake message, probably a WatcherGuru coin or something like that. I didn't catch what the post was, but they got their account back and are back to posting. So anyone that is putting out content has a large following, they are probably the most likely to be targeted. Then of course your exchanges like Bybit in the $1.5 billion hack for ETH. Then everybody else kind of falls after that, depending on what sites you're using, what Chrome extensions you have, how well your malware virus software is up to date. If you're practicing cold storage, all these different things can help mitigate the risk. And you want to practice safety in all those regards to the utmost of your abilities, because it's only going to get worse as crypto gets more and more popular. This becomes a opportunity for those that would rather exploit, scam, steal, hack, whatever, rather than work for it themselves. And that's just the way it's always been. So that's not going to go away anytime soon. All right, that's all I got in this video. So smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.